online class. Today we are going to discuss 10th class history first chapter, the world during the world wars. The world during the world wars means how is the conditions, situations, consequences, depressions and the strikes and whole and so what is the basic situation of the world during the two world wars, the details of the world during the world wars we can discuss in this chapter. In this chapter we shall study about the history of the world in the first half of the 20th century and the causes and the consequences of the two world wars and the creation of an institution like the United Nations of Organization to ensure world peace and development. As we studied in the 8th class, in the chapters nationalism, which means phase 1, phase 2 in the chapters, we studied about the World War One. World War One was started in the 1914 and ended in 1918. World War was started in 1914 and ended in 1918. After the end of the World War One, League of Nations was formed in the 1920 to bring peace in the world, to bring changes in the world, to do not occur, to do not happen wars in this world. The League of Nations was formed in the 1920 after the World War One. World War One was ended in the 1918, started in 1914. But League of Nations was failed. League of Nations was failed and then the Second World War was held in 1939. And World War II was ended in the 1945. Then later on, United Nations of Organization was formed. United Nations of Organization was brought several changes until the world is peace, which became the possible by the United Nations of Organization, which was formed in the 1945. Let us see the titles of this chapter. Beginning of the First World War in 1914, Russian Revolution in the 1917, end of the First World War in 1918, Treaty of Versailles 1919, formation of USSR, Union Soviet Socialist Republic 1922, Great Depression due to the World Wars 1929 in the world. Hitler became the Chancellor of the Germany in 1933. Hitler became the Chancellor of the Germany in 1933. Beginning of the Second World War in 1939, ended in 1945. Formation of the United Nations of Organization in 1945. What are the consequences and causes for the World War? What are the consequences and causes for the world wars? Question may ask as 2 marks. What are the consequences and causes for the world wars? Causes and consequences for the world wars are aggressive nationalism, imperialism, secret alliances, militarism, Balkan politics, immediate cause. These are the causes for the world wars. Immediate cause. What are the immediate causes for the world wars? Before we get into the details of this, all the titles of this chapter, we shall discuss about the historian Eric Hobsbawm, who is called who is called the age of extremists, who is called the 20th century, the age of extremes. Question may ask as 1 mark, who is called the 20th century, the age of extremes? Eric Hobsbawm. Eric Hobsbawm, a historian, called the 20th century the age of extreme, who was denoted and collected the maximum information of this chapter also we can see by searching the background of the Eric Hobsbawm. So let us may see the consequences and causes of this chapter in the full of details. The countries which are participated in world wars: Allied powers, USSR withdrawn in 1917, Romania, Britain, Italy, France, USA entered in 1917. And another side, in World War I, the participated countries: Central powers, Austria, Germany, Turkey, Bulgaria. Allied powers: USSR, Romania, Britain, Italy, France, USA. And Central powers: Austria, Germany, Turkey, Bulgaria. The defeated countries are Central powers, like Austria, Germany, Turkey, Bulgaria. In World War I, Central powers countries are defeated World War I. So to take the revenge of World War I defeated countries are started World War II also. So what are the countries are participated in the World War II? Allied powers behalf of Poland, France, England, Russia, USA. And another side, Axis and Central powers: German, Italy, Japan. In World War II defeated countries, are German, Italy, Japan, which means Axis and Central powers are defeated. So this is the main theme of this lesson. At the beginning of the 20th century, the world was divided into developed industrialized countries of the West. So remind this, it may ask as 1 mark question. How was the world divided? Beginning of the 20th century, the world was divided into developed industrialized countries of the West, including Britain, USA, Germany, France, Italy, etc., and colonized countries of the Asia. So the situation which was caused here to divide the world based on its development, based on its investment, where the massive development can be observed during the time at that time. So if suppose how was the world divided, which means at the beginning of the 20th century, the world was divided into developed industrialized countries of the west side of the nation, west side of the world. The First World War began in 1914. It was really a world war because almost all the countries, imperial nations, and their colonies of the world took part in the war. Remind this, why was the First World War truly world war? It may be also asked as 1 mark question. Why was the First World War truly world war? Because the First World War began in 1914. It was really a world war because almost all the countries, imperial nations, and their colonies of the world took part in the war. China, Japan on the east, and the US on the west took part in the war. So Why was the First World War truly World War? This was the situation where the countries are participated. Causes for the world wars that we discussed beginning of this video: aggressive nationalism, imperialism. Aggressive nationalism, if we come to get into the details of aggressive nationalism, in ninth class we studied unification of Germany and unification of Italy. The ideology of the nationalism was a positive impulse. Many newly formed modern nations were created in the Europe because of people's strong feelings of the nationalism. It was also the force behind the unification of Germany and Italy. So this was the cause where the fascism and Nazism. Fascism in Italy, Nazism in Germany. So, but this ideology created pride in these nations and hatred against the neighboring countries. Italian fascism and national socialism of the German Nazis were the other form of the aggressive nationalism in the destructive mood from the 1923. Fascists promoted the aggressive nationalism and the image of the victorious Germany ruling over the world. They also mobilized the Germans against the other nations of Europe. Let us we see imperialism with the growth of industrial capitalism. European countries like Britain, Germany, and US needed to access raw materials. From where they wanted to access the raw materials? To which countries needed the raw material to access the raw materials? European countries like Britain, Germany, and US needed to access raw materials and markets for their products. They wanted to invest their growing capital in the colonies. Thus, by the end of the 19th century, there was a race for the colonies between the European powers. The newly emerged industrial powers like Germany and Italy wanted to redivide the colonies, but the old industrial powers were not ready for this. This created a lot of tension, often the leading of wars. Imperialism also one of the main cause. We can discuss that due to the race between the countries to colonize the countries to import the raw materials from the developed countries wanted to, like Britain and Germany and USA needed to access the raw material. So this was also one of the important cause to start the wars. Secret alliances here after the defeating France in 1870. Bismarck, the German chancellor, wanted to isolate France. Isolate, which means separate, divide France. He made a secret alliance with the Austria in 1879 and Italy and Austria in 1882. Hence, it was called a Triple Alliance. Why it was called a Triple Alliance? France in 1870, Bismarck, the German chancellor, wanted to isolate France. This was the one cause. He made a secret alliance with the Austria in 1879 and Italy and Austria in 1882. Hence, it was called a Triple Alliance. France made a mutual alliance with Russia in 1991. When France made a mutual alliance with Russia in 1891, remind it, and with Britain in 1904, France made a mutual alliance with Russia in 1891, remind, with Britain in 1904 to protect itself. Russia, France, and Britain formed their triple entente in the 1907. The triple alliance led by Germany, and the triple entente made the European powers jealous and suspicious of one another. Instead of real peace. These alliances created an atmosphere of the fear and the armed peace in Europe. So this was the secret alliance which defeated France wanted to make the triple alliances during the years of 82, 79, 1882, 1891, 1907. Next, we see the militarism. Militarism is the belief that military power is the best way to ensure security and to solve the problems. Yes, obviously, which country has the massive and good trained military, that country has the good capability and strength to stable to face any warfare through the militaries. The military expenditure of the six powerful countries was Germany, Russia, Austria, Italy, France, and Britain increased by over 3 times from 132 million to 397 million during the years from 1880 to 1914, which means at the time of beginning of the 1914, when the World War I was started in 1914, at that time these countries has the full of military. You can observe in the pie chart which is given in the page 164 also. There are what are the three important things to context the militarism? What are the three important things to context the militarism? Firstly, all these countries had built massive standing armies for their defense. The main important reason to increase the militarism from 1880 to 1914 is, firstly, all these countries had built massive standing armies for their defense. Secondly, they competed with each other in the increasing their military weapons, which means these countries are compared which country has the strongest and highest amount of the powerful weapons. So this was one of the competition at that time. So we have to gain the major and secure weapons better than that country. In our country we have to create and invent the weapons. They encouraged people to support wars, also which comes in second part under the militarism. Thirdly, a large industry of weapons emerged which constantly promoted the idea of using war as a solution to diplomatic problems. So if suppose the country has massive militaries, the high amount of the militaries, the high amount of the securities, which means such countries have the brave, which means such countries have the full of stamina at that time. So they considered that. So this was also observation was one of the cause to start the world wars. Balkan politics, there were many small kingdoms in the Balkan Peninsula. People belonging to many sects, languages were living there. They were being ruled under the Ottoman Turkey Empire. After the fall of the Ottoman Empire, Austria, Germany, Turkey, Russia competed for the supremacy over the area. Moreover, Russia and Turkey were trying to control the Black Sea and the Mediterranean Sea region into their hands for a long time. So there was always tense situation around the region. During the same time, Austria was trying to suppress the Serbian rebels in Bosnia who were against to the rule of Austria. So Balkan politics is one of the cause majorly which was not impacted to cause the world wars, but partly which can also the one of the cause to start the World War I. Immediate cause. How was the World War I was started? Question may ask as 1 mark. How was the World War I started? On June 28 in 1914, a Bosnian Serb assassinated the Crown Prince Archduke Franz Ferdinand of the Austria-Hungary, when on June 28th in 1914, a Bosnian Serb assassinated, which means killed, the Crown Prince Archduke Franz Ferdinand of the Austrian-Hungary. Austria asked Serbia for the explanation on this Austrian explanation, which means why was the Bosnian Serb was assassinated here, why he was why he was killed, why he was murdered. The question was asked. Due to the explanation on this, Austria declared the war, which means they gave the unsatisfactory answer. When the Bosnian Serb assassinated at that time, Austrian-Hungary asked the reason why they were killed. When they were gave unsatisfactory answer, this was the initial cause which was started to begin the World War I. When Serbia, after that unsatisfactory reply of Serbia on 20th June 1914, this was the immediate cause of the First World War, as Serbia was on the side of the Britain, France, Russia allies. They came to support it. Germany and its group also decided to jump into the war in the support of Austria. This was called the First World War. There was the initial time on June 20th 1914, the big war was started here when the Bosnian Serb was assassinated, when the Serbians got unsatisfactory answer, when they were killed. So this was the reason here to start the World War I. The Treaty of Versailles. The Treaty of Versailles in 1919, after the First World War, many discussions and treaties were done. Britain and its three allies imposed the terms of the conditions of the Treaty of the defeated powers. The Austro-Hungarian and Ottoman Turkey empires were dissolved and broken up into the small nation states. The German Empire too was broken up and replaced by the Democratic Republic. The Ottoman Empire was replaced by the Republic of the Turkey, and its colonies in the Africa were divided among the victorious, which means majority part of the countries at that time, they wanted to become the republican. They wanted to create their own constitutions, which was several countries are declared, like among them also a large number of new countries were formed, like Austria, Hungary, Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, and Estonia, Latvia, Finland, etc. countries are formed. So the Treaty of Versailles imposed a heavy penalty on the Germany, both in the monetary terms. Germany had to pay war and indemnity of the competitions to the victorious allies, and in territorial terms it lost a lot of its territory of the France and other countries. So this was the situation where the World War I was concluded. So then after the conclusion of the World War I, the League of Nations formed in the 1920. The League of Nations was first ever international organization, like at present instead of League of Nations, which we have United Nations of organization. But after the World War I, the League of Nations was established in 1920. As the consequences of the Treaty of the Versailles, it was established on 11th of January 1920. When it was established 11th January 1920, it was formed to prevent wars by trying to settle disputes through negotiations, ensure the disarmaments or the reduced manufacturing of the arms, etc. It also sought to work for development, labor welfare and health. It had about 58 members. It had limited success initially, but failed to prevent the Second World War. League of Nations also finally failed. let us after this class, in next class we can see the Russian secret revolution and the consequences and causes for the Second World War. Thank you.